Hello, dear Sagittarius. I will tell you today's horoscope for November 6th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Sagittarius. I'll tell you today's horoscope. If you had plans with a special person on this day, it's likely that this will be canceled. If this happens, then change your plans too and have a fun night. You've probably bought things or saved some money to go out. You can have a great time with someone you really like anyway. Sagittarius, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any Sagittarius horoscope video for November 6th. You know how to enjoy life fully, and that helps you to be happier. In addition, you have a lot of confidence, which makes you face whatever comes with more optimism. Be careful with financial excesses that force you to redo your plans. Don't miss the opportunity to start a new activity because it will be very positive. Your intuition will be very useful in your work. Use it and you will succeed in everything. If you don't have anything interesting to do at work, be creative and look for something. If you have a partner, you'll have a very positive relationship and it will go very well. Don't be afraid of the future, even if it doesn't go well for you today. Remember that, for a relationship to go well, you have to take care of it a little every day. Try to spend time with your close family. You'll enjoy being with them a lot and you could plan a trip to take with them. Just thinking about it will take you away. You'll feel good both physically and psychologically, and you have a lot of mental energy. For your health, you should take a break before you collapse from so much exhaustion. The opposition of your retrograde ruler, Jupiter, with the Sun and its approach to Earth is still fresh in your mind. Make the necessary changes in your work schedule and dedicate more quality time to your partner. It's essential to prepare the ground for love, cultivate intimacy, and spend more time with that loved one. This day or tonight, rather, invent something special. Study the zodiac and you will come up with ideas that you should put into practice because you will get valuable results. You will have everything to succeed. Try to take things calmly and don't take anything personally. Today you start the day on the right foot. Try to end it the same way and you will see that it will be a day full of good news. Don't get discouraged or give up despite what you hear from others. Ignore the bad comments, and if you feel that you got up on the wrong foot, don't worry, change your attitude and you will see that things start to improve. In love, a bitter drink will make you see how in love you are with your partner. With feelings on the surface, you will live a romantic moment in a tone of learning. The lessons you receive from your ruler Jupiter retrograde are sometimes somewhat strong, but necessary, since once the first moment is over, you realize that it was the best for you. Don't be impatient trying to win back someone who has left your side. Love is not forced or imposed, and it is better to give time for the waters to recover their level. In terms of health, answer sincerely if you are fulfilling the promises you made to yourself at the beginning of this year related to health issues. It is important that you take the necessary precautions before leaving home and avoid eating junk food. Stay away from people who are sick, since you are very vulnerable. Wealth, your ability for finances will light the most appropriate path to success. Well-being, bad experiences have marked you, but do not allow mistrust to prevent you from starting over again. At work, these days of June present different tones and peculiarities that extend to all Sagittarians, helping you to get that job you have been looking for a long time, but that still does not seem to reach your hands. Patience, everything has its rhythm, its cause, its effect. Money and fortune, things are obviously getting complicated at the moment. Today, in the financial field, things will not go well at all, and it is important that you do not lose your attitude, otherwise, what you can achieve is to make the situation worse. You can start by taking a different alternative to succeed financially and remember to save as much as you can. It is likely that in the following days you will feel a little pressured by financial problems. Try to do your part to save whatever little or much you get. Your lucky number is 78. Try to use it, as well as your lucky color, which today is red. Today's astral biorhythm, high level of sexual energy. Cosmic dynamics, the dynamism and enthusiasm that surrounds you. Dangerous tendency, neglecting your important personal matters because you are distracted by other things. What you should avoid, expressions that you consider sincere, but that imply a lack of tact. Phrase of the day, those who have once needed forgiveness know the value of forgiveness. The best relationship today is with Libra and Gemini. The most tense with Scorpio. Your compatibility in general, you will feel more self-confident when you are with that person of a sign of your fire element that attracts you so much. The universal number of this day, general for everyone, is 5. In numerology, numbers are reduced to simple digits. Now I will tell you your auspicious hours in matters of love, money, and business. They are given according to the standard time of Eastern Europe, and you must adapt them to your national time, 1 a.m., 3:20 a.m., 2 p.m., and 7:30 p.m. The lucky numbers in chance for Sagittarius are 14, 26, 35, and 43. Daily, from the male gender, which makes him extroverted, dynamic, and action-oriented. They are the ones who take the initiative. They are brave, bold, and intrepid. They are vital, also energetic, passionate, optimistic, direct, impulsive, and could even be a little violent because they are masculine. Sagittarius is a sign of positive polarity. They are the ones who jump in first and have a powerful libido that goes straight to action. The planet that rules them is Jupiter. It is the planet of fortune, which implies good judgment, optimism, inner security, and personal satisfaction, as well as reflection and power. Jupiter determines to what extent Sagittarius is immersed in existence and society. It also inspires confidence in life and is the planet of benevolence, prosperity, and noble feelings. Sagittarius cannot afford to think that they are a person who does not have things figured out. For everything they want, they just have to play their cards a little better. If you don't feel the need to do good things now, it is very necessary to have to think of something positive for yourself from today. Sagittarius, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any horoscope video. It is not necessary to spend money on a gym to stay fit. You can always do outdoor sports activities in the nearest park. Today you will experience a beautiful moment with your parents, or, if they are no longer with you, you will remember them fondly. Consider sharing a bottle of wine with your siblings. If you don't have siblings, pay a visit to your parents' resting place. It will be a touching gesture. You should start the day with more energy, so if you need to implement an exercise routine to achieve this, now is a good time to start. Don't be afraid to fall in love again, even though past experiences have ended badly. Someone new is likely to come into your life and is destined to stay. How the meeting will happen is uncertain, but what is certain is that it will happen soon. Sagittarius, you are a very intelligent person, which often turns out to be more of a problem than a benefit. You are so clever that no one can lie to you, no one can deceive you. And if someone does, you surely already know it. Try not to be distrustful, otherwise, you will never be able to be happy. Be very careful with bad thoughts today. They are not good at all, and you should certainly not pay attention to them. You must open the doors to new changes and new possibilities. Take advantage now that everything is going wonderfully and stay alert because good things will soon come into your life. The conversations of the day before have clarified things for you. Now your path is clearer, but the dispersion of your energy will make you less effective. All you need is to escape from routine. You will regain your optimism when you have made the final decision. Do not question it. With Jupiter direct and creating positive aspects with Venus, your love life is on the rise. You discover new interests in a person who attracts you, and you intend to establish greater emotional ties. You will know how to take advantage of your disappointments on the emotional level. This slowdown allows you to find your drive again and correct your mistakes or help your partner to do the same. Those born under this sign should try to exercise a little more, have a balanced diet, and, above all, take time to rest. Remember not to overdo exercise or diet, as you are very prone to contracting some illness. Consult a doctor and take all necessary precautions. There are many projects that seem feasible to you. You will have to keep a cool head to keep the perspective that helps you organize yourself. If you are thinking of changing jobs, today is an excellent day to try. A better job offer may come your way, but remember that before making any decision, you must have the job you want secured. Otherwise, you will find yourself in a big bind. Today you are moving forward without stopping. It is time to remove barriers, talk about your ideas, and learn more about the decanates. The moon is in Pisces, in the position 15 degrees 25 minutes from noon, a confusing, disorderly atmosphere, very emotional reactions, vulnerability, and little practical sense. First decanate, November 23rd to December 2nd. All the evils of the world affect you and good will not be enough. A spirit of initiative and pragmatism is needed. Instead of always looking for the moral, look for the people who could help you take action. Second decan, December 3rd to December 12th. Mirages, both emotional and financial, will multiply due to a disordered moon. The attraction to ideal love and irrational acquisitions could lead you astray. To avoid this possible emotional or material ruin, wait a day or two. Third decan, December 13th to December 21st. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us to be even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button and, with your help, we will continue to grow. You must be skillful and subtle. You have to be agile and brilliant. Luckily, these are natural characteristics in Sagittarius natives. You are adaptable and resourceful, but when you are under a lot of pressure, you sometimes unwittingly contain the strengths that you most need to take advantage of. You decide to play it safe and take refuge in conventions and conformism just when you most need to be bold and innovative. You become cautious and careful. You have enough money to invest in something useful today. Make the most of the purchase of a car, computer, or house. It marks the beginning of a stage full of economic possibilities for your financial development. Don't worry so much about money, it will arrive soon. Of course, the first thing you have to do is think very carefully about what you are going to use it for. It should not be badly invested or wasted on nonsense. If you can cover some debt with that money, it is the best thing you can do, and it will also make you feel a little more relieved. These days you may receive some additional income, so use your head and try not to rush to spend it immediately. Put your saving instinct to work, as that helps you give a touch of prosperity and growth to everything you touch. You begin November with some power struggles between your personal ambitions and what your family wants. When Mercury in Virgo opposes Neptune in Pisces, you may need to break away from what others want and go after what you really want. You're feeling very social when Mercury enters Libra and your social zone on Wednesday. Networking will come easy to you, as you can sweet talk almost anyone with a few charming words. Determined, energetic, full of drive and effort. In early November, Sagittarians may feel some tiredness, maybe even have a bad headache. That could also affect your mood and mental health. Understanding is what you need most this month. You can look for it in your family. You'll also need to get some rest. Don't force yourself to do anything you don't feel like doing this month, and give yourself some downtime in nature. You won't be very proactive this month, but that's not a problem. Try to talk the matter over with your boss. You'll definitely come to some agreement. This month you'll feel ready to emit positive and caring energy to your surroundings. Your empathy will be in full swing, and people will come to you for advice because they feel you are the ideal person to help them find their way again. Sagittarius will be a psychologist and therapist for others. November will therefore be a pleasant month during which you will strengthen trust with friends and family. Today is a good day to reflect on the importance of accepting things as they are, rather than clinging to what we expect them to become. The key to getting what you want out of life is not to passively wait for it to happen, but to take decisive and conscious action. Action is always more powerful than reaction. Always remember that you have enormous potential within you. Sagittarius, it is time to start trusting in that inner power and in what you can achieve when you put your heart and mind in sync. Sagittarius is a sign that understands the causes and effects of its circumstances well. You know perfectly well why you are in your current situation. It is time to leave behind anything that causes you pain or slows down your progress. Disengage from thoughts, people, or situations that no longer contribute to you, because now is the time to look forward and open yourself to the positive that life has in store for you. As difficult as it may seem, trust that you can overcome current obstacles. It is true that you may be experiencing a drop in energy and general fatigue that affects you mainly in the workplace. Even so, no matter how many burdens you feel on your shoulders, you cannot give up. In life, nothing is given to us for free, and Sagittarius understands this truth deeply. Even though you may see others in positions superior to yours, remember that with effort and perseverance, you could be in that same position tomorrow. Today, a great opportunity opens up to help a loved one who is going through a time of need. Sagittarius, you are a generous and empathetic person, and you know that by lending a helping hand you can make a significant difference in their life. If you work in the health field, keep in mind that today you could face some difficulties or unexpected situations. You may face mistakes or circumstances that are beyond your control. Don't let these obstacles affect you too much. Keep in mind that some situations are beyond our control, and many times the best we can do is accept the natural course of events. Sagittarius, you may feel an intense attraction to someone you are interested in. There is no doubt that this person attracts you deeply, but that intensity could be greater on your side. Go slowly and moderate your enthusiasm so as not to get ahead of yourself in the process of falling in love. Avoid skipping the natural stages of a relationship. By taking each step in its time, you will be able to enjoy the journey and also allow that person to want to know you as much as you want to know them. Patience and balance are key for romance to flourish. The universe has good news. Someone is on their way into your life. If you already suspect who it might be prepared to give them a warm welcome and welcome them into your world. However, don't rush into making impulsive decisions in love. If someone special comes along, open your heart. If not, stay happy too. The free souls of Sagittarius have a lot to learn right now, and this process of self-discovery is crucial to building strong and lasting relationships in the future. This is an ideal time to break emotional barriers and open your heart completely to the person you love. When you truly love, there should be no secrets or dark areas between you. Transparency and trust are fundamental pillars. Don't be afraid to share your deepest thoughts and emotions, as this will strengthen the relationship. Honesty and sincerity in love will make both of you feel complete and authentic. Sometimes, Sagittarius can feel resentful or frustrated by past love experiences that didn't turn out as expected. But carrying that anger in your heart will only hold you back. In order to move forward, it is essential to learn to forgive both others and yourself. By releasing these feelings, you will be opening the door for love to flow into your life again. The stars are on your side, and it is a positive time for your professional life. Do not let limiting thoughts prevent you from seeing all the opportunities that are in front of you. At work, you have several advantages and strengths. Explore these resources and use them to progress towards your goals. Other people may give you well-intentioned advice, but remember that ultimately you must trust your own judgment and experience. If you are looking for a job, do not be discouraged. Although the path may seem difficult, perseverance and determination will lead you to get that job opportunity you so long for. Maintain your confidence that you are one step away from achieving your goal. You are affected by the emotional problems of someone close to you. It is natural for you to feel empathy for those around you, but it is important that you protect yourself so as not to absorb too much of their emotions. Remember that helping others also requires you to be in a balanced state yourself. If you neglect yourself, you could end up in a more difficult emotional situation than the person you are trying to support. Finding the right balance will allow you to offer your help without harming your well-being. Don't hold back for anything or anyone, Sagittarius. If at this moment you feel that someone is cutting off your possibility of advancement in the future, you have to make this person see your true desires. If they don't respond well, then it's time to leave that place. Today is an excellent day for Sagittarius, since many good things are coming for centaurs and love. You are waiting for an answer at this moment that will come with a lot of good news. It is necessary for singles to realize the things they say today. Due to the adventurous nature of Sagittarius, they always like to change their state and go from place to place, meeting new people and learning much more. Centaurs don't like monotony. Don't fall when you can really stand up. You need more strength. You are losing vitality, Sagittarius, and that is not good for your life, nor for your advancement in the future. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.